everybody, welcome back to day 13, which is mixed media. So, I am not a big mixed media person, but one of the things that I do love is the Tim Holtz Mica Mists, particularly the ones that have come out for the holidays recently. So, I'm going to use a full page stencil, and you can kind of see it on the page there, and three different mica mists. And I am going to spray on top of this stencil and create a background with some purples and blues and blacks that I'm going to use as my background for this particular page. This is a very simple way to incorporate mixed media into your projects. I have a little spray box. This is what I use. It's super simple and super easy, and it's a great way to do that. If, like me, you're not a big fan of being messy and mixed media, this is a fun way to do it. Now, it's not bold, and when I show you the actual finished project, you're going to see that it's not a bold interpretation of mixed media. In fact, there you can see it there, but it gives you a nice splattered kind of texture and it makes it look like a tile. So what I'm going to be doing is using the Pack Your Bags collection from Simple Stories. And I'm starting with the frame there, and we're going to use some of that collection to create a page. This is a page from a night at Disneyland where my daughter and John and I went to Disneyland to see the fireworks. And I thought just the kind of big, bold kind of graphic of this particular background page fit with that story. So I'm pulling out a few of the papers from the Pack Your Bags collection, this really cool dark blue navy heart and this stripe, along with the frame in the floral. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but I love these frames. I absolutely, absolutely love the frames. I love the frames in the Simple Stories collections. I think they're really making using chipboard frames kind of a comeback for me. So I am making a triple mat here. I'm going to mat in the frame, and then I'm going to mat in this really cool kind of graphic stripe. And then I think, nope, and then I'm just going to do a big stripe down the base of the page with this heart paper. So for the heart paper, I also decided to make a fishtail banner so it doesn't go all the way to the end. The way I make a fishtail banner is I just fold things in half and then cut a triangle off the bottom. I think that's the easiest way to make a fishtail. You can see those cute little suitcases on the back of that paper. Man, it's just such a great collection. If you don't have the Pack Your Bags collection, I don't know if it's still available. I want to say it was last year or was it beginning of this year? I'm not really sure. I have a lot of it left, but like I'm down to two frames. I've got like I think just two or three big pieces of paper. I have quite a few of the embellishments left, but that's it. So then I'm going to pull out the different things that I want to use. I really like this cut apart that has here and there. Actually, it's just a ephemera piece, but it's for journaling. I just thought that was super cute. And I'm just kind of layering around the photo. I want to leave as much of that mixed media pattern as I can available for you to see. I think that makes it fun. Um, and then I put in the upper left three of the fishtail tags. So I have the fishtail banner and then I have the fishtail tags. I think that adds a little bit. And then I'm pulling some more of the ephemera out, really just using, and I think we've talked about this a few times in some of my layouts, using the ephemera. And I think we get multiple ephemera packs nowadays with collections. And if you're anything like me, you hoard them. Like, oh, this camera is too cute. I'm going to use it on just the right layout. But really, if you see it and it works on the layout you're doing, use it. Use it on that layout. It's the layout it's supposed to be on. And I know I struggle with that sometimes, but we just got to do it. That way you're actually using your product. And I pull hearts and I pull some florals, and I'm really just pulling out the things that I want to use for this layout. And I'm laying them out kind of where they want to go. And now I've got the enamel dots there. I'm going to use those enamel dots. And now I think I'm trying to figure out what I want for a title. So I think I have figured out what I want for a title, and I think you guys just saw the green top of the pen in my glue just came off. So I have lost the cute little sewing pin that comes on. I try really hard to pull it off with tweezers. It doesn't work. So now I'm just going to have to, are you ready for this? I'm just going to have to stick a paintbrush in the glue, and I'm going to have to just use it that way. Now, this is not the preferable way to do this, and luckily I do have another lid. I am knew that this was not going to be a sustainable solution just to have one, so I bought a backup. I'm gonna have to go buy another backup just in case. But these fine line bottles, I don't know if it's just me, but they come apart, and then you're like, oh, what am I gonna do with them? So I did have a backup that I put on after I did this layout. But for this layout, I just stuck a paintbrush in there and I used the glue, and I'm hoping that I didn't turn the glue all yellow because you could see as I put it on, there was a little bit of yellow left on that paintbrush. So I'm also hoping I didn't ruin that paintbrush. But, you know, if I did, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so now we've talked about my glue and now I'm lost. I added the here and there banner. I am now attaching the flags up in the upper left. I've put the floral down and the camera and basically just built this layout. I love the white background. However, I am not a person that likes a big solid white background. This is a layout that would have looked great for a lot of people with just a solid white base and the strip of paper and the the big matted photo and then a little cluster. I don't love a white base. I just have never loved that. So adding that mixed media makes this kind of a white base paper that I or page that I can get behind. So now I'm trimming it off so that it'll be square and I'm getting rid of all the excess. And I think we are close to the end now. So we're looking at it and trying to decide what else we need. We've added some enamel dots. We've added enamel dots to the middle of that flower, to the tags on the left. And I am not sure what I am waiting for now. Oh, there's my cat. So we did have a little visit from Tom. That's Tom, the cat. He decided to come and play a part of the layout this time. But after he left, we did some journaling. And after the journaling, I believe that is the basic part of this layout. So hope you're enjoying all of the scrap timber. This is my take on mixed media. Admittedly, not a lot of mixed media here, but I hope I show you another way that you could do it and it would work on your layout. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.